We've started a new segment we're kind of calling Letters from the Front, or things like that, just correspondence that we've gotten, whether it be a physical piece of mail or maybe an email. Or today, actually, I got a phone call from a Miss Nancy in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let me just say this, first of all. You have no idea what a blessing it is to hear from those of you, my listeners, our listeners, Bible Tract Echoes. What an encouragement it is to me to hear from you as to how this program has been a blessing and a help and an edification to you. Now, Miss Nancy, she called today, and I had said something a few weeks ago that had just stuck with her and had been a little bit of a blessing, and we corresponded about that a little bit. And she talked about her nieces and nephews that are living with her, and I told her very specifically that I'm going to give them a shout out on the air right now. So I'd like to say to Christina and Chantel and Samantha and Sean, Brother Micah in Bloomington, Illinois, a whole state away, is thinking about you, is praying for you. I greatly appreciate your aunt, Miss Nancy, and it's such a privilege that she called me to talk about you guys for just a little while. And so to you four young people, thank you so much for listening, and thank you for being obedient and being a help and being such a blessing to your aunt with the Bible studies and things that you're doing there in her home, and Miss Candace as well. Praying for you folks, and appreciate the opportunity to speak to you via radio. Miss Nancy called us here at BTI and asked to speak to the guy that does the radio broadcast, and she was taken aback that I actually got on the line not too long after. One of the folks answered and said, "Hey, Brother Micah, would you mind talking to Miss Nancy?" I said, "Absolutely." And so we got to talk to her for just a few moments, and it really meant a lot to put a pause on my day for just a second and to talk to her. And so I am so excited about the opportunity that we have at Bible Tracts, and not only correspond with you via email, but also via phone call, and even face-to-face at times, and the opportunity to come to some of your churches and to present BTI. It means so much to me. And if there's anything that I can do for you, or if you have what we call a letter from the front, a tract story, or maybe just a piece of encouraging news about Bible Tracts Incorporated, about our founder, Paul Levine, that you'd like to share with us, you can get a hold of us. You can get a hold of me personally. Email us. Email is hello@BibleTractsInc.org. That's HELLO at BibleTractsInc.org. I would absolutely love to hear from you. It would make my day, sincerely, if you were to email me right now, stop what you're doing and say, "Hey, I heard you on such and such a station in such and such a city on this day, and thank you so much for the broadcast." That would be such a blessing. I would love to hear your tract stories as well.